Hey guys, this is Lusaka. I'm in a hotel now. I was in a backpacker place before, but I had a really bad night last night, and cockroaches were everywhere. And I decided, nah, fuck it, I'll come here. Especially as I've got a little bit of a cold. I wasn't sure it was a cold at first because I got fucking pissed on by one of those baboons in a tree as I was driving underneath. I got on my mask and I thought it might have been, sucked some of that in, and it made me feel unwell. But I think it's just a little cold. I don't have a fever. So it's a very green place. I haven't really walked around in it. I might do it in the morning, but it's apparently in the evenings a bit unsafe. So there you go. This is the downtown area. Quite a central area. Yeah. So getting back to that baboon pissing on me, I didn't think at first. I thought it was just because it had been raining. I thought it was just a tree had dripped on me, but it didn't smell like piss. So I thought, oh, that's alright. But then after that we went back and got our shit, got my stuff, and we had a 9-hour drive back to in that little hotted up Corolla, which was pretty cool. Went like the clappers, made a lot of noise, but I pretty shit by the time I got here last night. I didn't get here, but at the actual hostel. So I had something to eat, had a sandwich, and then I started just watching a little bit of TV. I couldn't really sleep at first, and then I couldn't sleep at all because like the shit was building up in my throat and my nose was clogged. I couldn't breathe. I thought I was going to have to sit up all night. But after a while it stopped, and my nose has stopped running now. My throat doesn't hurt anymore, so I'm thinking, I didn't have a fever when I entered the hotel, so I don't think I have corona. So I've just found out that the Zimbabwe border is closed, the Malawi border is closed. I can get into Botswana, but I think I'm just going to chill out here for the rest of the week and go and visit a few national parks. There's Kafue, which is one of the biggest parks in Africa, about 4 hours from here. So I'm going to stay here tomorrow and sleep in and chill out and just, maybe a little walk around town. There's an elephant orphanage nearby. I'm going to go out and check that out. And then the next day I'll go to Kafue for a few days. And when I'm done there, I'll come back for a few more days, and then I'll just check the border situation of those two countries. Potentially I could fly to Zimbabwe, but I'm not sure about that either. And I don't want to fly because I want to go down to the Zambezi River and do one of those 2 or 3 day canoe trips down the river. So, the ones where the hippos kill people. So that should be that should be fucking brilliant. So that's my plan. But I need to get across the border straight afterwards. I've got a friend in Zimbabwe, so she's going to come and pick me up in Harare. So I've got to get to Harare first. She's going to pick me up there, and we'll drive around the country. She lives down towards the south, or about halfway down towards the south, so about mid-central way in the country. So we'll shoot down there. I'll get her to drop me off in Bulawayo, and so she can go home, and then I'll go on to the big falls, cross back into Zambia again, and then from Zambia I'll cross into Botswana. So the weather here, pretty nice. It rains a few times a day. It's kind of like, it's not monsoon season or anything, but it just seems to rain once or twice a day, and it just cools things down because it gets quite hot. In South Lungwe it was really quite hot. And I was sweating all the time, which I was hoping to get away from that. So yeah, things are going okay. I still haven't had a proper night's sleep because that's my plan tonight. 8 o'clock in bed, try and get a good 12 hours of uninterrupted sleep, have a good breakfast, go out to the orphanage, just have a walk around town. It's pretty safe in the daylight, so all should be well. So that's today's little video blog, which is good because I don't have to write them out if I remember to talk about them on here, because it brings back the memories that I need. And it's a lot quicker to do it this way than to sit there and type stuff out for an hour or two every night. I got some good pictures too in Luangwe of that leopard. It was fucking awesome. I've seen 4 leopards now, and that's the only one I've seen hunting, and it was brilliant. It was really brilliant. And the next morning, probably the highlight was there were 6. We missed the hunting dogs. They were out there the night before. They were seen by other people, and they're probably my number one animal sighting that I'm looking for on this trip. I'd be pretty. I'd like to see the meerkats again because they were brilliant like 10 years ago. So I'd like to see them again. You'll get them in the Kalahari. So down in Namibia I might be able to see them. But I'm really keen to see the what they call painted hunting dogs or wild hunting dogs or whatever the actual term is. African hunting dogs. So that's the plan. And I hope to see those here. The leopard. Oh, she was beautiful. She was probably about 3 years old. She went up this tree and we were watching her, and she was hunting a bird actually because she got almost to the very top of where it was, and it sort of woke up and took off, which was a shame. Well, not a shame. I don't want to see the bird get eaten, but I would have liked to see a success. Anyway, that's about it. So now I'm thinking about having a little nap, and then after that I'll go down and have a feed later and probably sit in the bar for a little while and see if anyone turns up to talk to. So yeah, I might have to go back to the backpacker places and see if I can find some foreigners. There's not many of them here. It's almost empty, the place, which is great from most perspectives. It's great, but I might go back to the backpacker hostels and see if they've got any like foreigners there that want to go and do that canoe trip with me, because it's going to be really $600 for me to do it. If I can get 1 or 2 others, it'll be $200. So I'm going to try and do that too in the next 4 or 5 days. See if I can find some. Leave some notes with the hostels. They can call me if they're interested. So yeah, that's it. That's it for today. Hope everyone's going well. Ciao.